counting down to first pitch at Wrigley. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're playing catch-up one game into the season, so getting that win in front of the big crowd was a good, positive start to the season. Now they just need to carry that over into Game 2.
Ready now on 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Time for a check of the scouting report now as we run you through the arsenal of this 29-year-old right-hander.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Matt Adams will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Pause, now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, all you have to do here is go back to that 2-out walk. I mean, without that, this guy wouldn't have even gotten a shot here in the inning. So here's another instance where losing your focus on the mound can really come back to haunt you.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Come on up! Are you kidding me?
The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against a very difficult foe indeed, the right-hander Lance Lynn. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to dwell too much on one loss, and we know how long the road is ahead of them, but sure, they'd like to have that game back, no doubt about it. Nevertheless, all you can do is put it behind you and move on. Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
In is Jorge Soler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
Oh, and a good chance now to get those 2 runs right back. Second and third now following the double. With still nobody out, you've got to like their chances to get those runners home.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
2-0 on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Starlin Castro will stand in now with a chance to possibly tie this thing up here in the early stages. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times, that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
Well, you accomplished two things on that last swing. Number one, obviously you drive in that run with the sacrifice fly. But because that ball was hit so deep, it allows the second runner to move up another 90 feet as well.
Chris Coughlin will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. On the way. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 home. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track. Yep, you'll see it there. That thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. The 1-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Now the pitch. Full count, 3-2. Three and two, here it is. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Miguel Montero will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 7th, second baseman,
Arismendi Alcantara will get his first shot at it here. First offering on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-0. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger Award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Tommy La Stella will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
You can do it.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. Lance Lynn will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after it.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
John Jay.
John Jay will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
No strike.
1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit high and deep down the right field line, but this is going to wind up fouled, as that might have cleared the stadium and made it out to Sheffield Ave. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, and this is why they call it the hot corner. This ball is going to get on him in a hurry down there. And you see him go down to his left knee to just try to knock the ball down, but it was on him so quickly, he had no chance to do anything.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Here's Castro for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dexter Fowler.
Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Knock it out, Dexter.
1-0 pitch now. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Water. Get your water here.
Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive. But there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw. So that'll be scored an infield single.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Here it comes, 2-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Peralta for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, and the bobble here to start the play took away any chance of getting 2. But that's a pretty good recovery right there to at least get the out at second base.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now the 2-0. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt Holliday.
Let's go, Cubs!
Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Come on, Cubby.
Three-1 on the way.
Hard.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count. Strike him out.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Matt Adams will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
He's gonna go.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Coughlin will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Jason Hayward will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Stop him right here.
First pitch coming. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Count the runners down.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
One out and a runner on second base. .30 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
One strike.
The 3-1 is on the way. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on the way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He waits, now the pitch. Fouled back. The 0-2 to Molina. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Fowler will get it in quickly, and that holds the runner at third base.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Chris Coughlin will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Chris Coughlin.
Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Throw is low, and nearly a great play, but the scoop will go in and out of the glove.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first, but you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
Miguel Montero will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
The next pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, he had the count in his favor, 3-1, and then got a little too over anxious at the plate. You see, he winds up chasing 2 pitches out of the zone, either of which could have easily been ball 4.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pause, now the pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. The 1-2 with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time, turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Tommy La Stella will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
He's set, now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Here he comes on 3-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now the payoff pitch home. This ball's grounded foul. The 3-2 one more time. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Jake Arrieta will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, Cub.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Comes set, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
One, 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Come on now.
3-2, here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Dexter Fowler will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
One 1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Ready on 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here he comes, 3-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
This is a spot where you're asking the leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Jorge Soler. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
All right, go.
From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Colton Wong will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Come on, Cubs!
First pitch coming. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, pitcher, Lance Lynn.
Lance Lynn will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Go get him!
Now the first pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. That's popped up out towards short right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
John Jay will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-11, 1-1.
Here we go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here we go, Cubbies.
Now here's the pitch.
All right, let's go.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
All right, go.
And the pitch.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first is Peralta, one away here.
The shortstop, number 13,
Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 home. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this fifth inning.
Let's go, Cobb.
Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch, but as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Matt Carpenter will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Matt Holliday will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Soler in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Matt Adams will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Jason Hayward will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Yadier Molina will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 3-2. Randy Choate will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Randy Choate.
Miguel Montero will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Now the 1-2 home to Montero. 1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to third. One away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Arismendi Alcantara will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. One-oh. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Tommy LaStella will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Adams is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the seventh now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Johnny Peralta will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the seventh.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and There you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Colton Wong will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, a good pitch there to get the out, and looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning, so in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Peter Borges will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Peter Borges.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Seth Maness will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Seth Maness.
Jonathan Herrera is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Go, please win.
Here it comes.
There we go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Dexter Fowler will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Here's the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Peralta for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Neil Ramirez.
John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Matt Carpenter will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pitch on the way. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Here's the 1-0. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Matt Adams will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second, plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
Pete Kozma will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
One-0 pitch now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to the left side, but caught out there at shortstop by Castro. Cards strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Mark Reynolds is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. On the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
The 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, it's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. He's ready now. The pitch in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole as Peralta can't track it down. It's a base hit.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Your attention, please. Now
So
pitching
a call
for
to the
St. Louis,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Kevin Seagrass.
Chris Coughlin will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Oh, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Payoff pitch coming. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Yadier Molina will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
The catcher, number 4.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. So 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Johnny Peralta will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch coming. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here, and it's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
Colton Wong will work now on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here's the 2-2 home. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the full count offering. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. Fowler will get it in quickly, and that holds the runner at third base. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Tony Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tony Cruz.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Come on, let's hold him. Don't let him score.
From the belt, the pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Every time you think you've seen almost everything in this game, how about a suicide squeeze to tie it up late? That's a ton of pressure to put on a guy at the plate, but he rewards his manager's faith by getting that ball down.
John Jay will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 0-1. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third is Wong heading for the plate. And the run is going to score from second as they've taken the lead here in the ninth. Jason Mott will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 30, Jason Mott.
Matt Carpenter stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit left field. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubbies 3. Matt Belisle will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Arismendi Alcantara will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Second baseman, Arismendi Alcantara.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Tommy La Stella will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The next pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Yeah, an important first out there. Now, he's not out of the woods yet, especially since the tying run will still be at the plate. But now if he can get a ground ball, he could end this thing right here.
Wellington Castillo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
One 0 on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just a really nice come-from-behind victory here as they took the lead in the top of the ninth and then made it stand up. All in all, a tough loss here for this home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
You've got the power. You've got the respect. You've got the power. Got the respect.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 5-3. Good night from Chicago.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. His rookie. The loss goes to Hector Rondon. He falls to hold. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field. 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.